Hi, my name is Orville, and in this episode, we're going to talk about machine maintenance. Yes, maintaining your machine. Making quality parts on your mill is more than just loading and unloading parts from the machine, making offset changes, and changing tools when necessary. It's more, much more. We're going to cover the following: spindles, chip evacuation, coolant maintenance, tool changers, and air supply. Running the spindle warm-up cycle every morning is a great way to lubricate the spindle bearings and get the spindle warm and ready for production. And spindles that are rated to go 10,000 RPM or above must use a known balanced tool holder rated G2.5 or better in the spindle taper when running the spindle warm-up cycle. Here are some things to pay attention to. Check the spindle taper, tool holder, and pole stud on a daily basis. Make sure the taper is free from chips, dings, and fretting marks. Chips should be removed immediately, and damage should be reported to your supervisor. Only use clean, precision ground tool holders in the spindle. Tool holders that are turned or coated with black oxide are not recommended. Check that the pole studs are in good condition and they are torqued to spec. If the pole studs are dinged or worn, it's probably time to replace them. Show your supervisor if you find the issue. Most mills are equipped with a washdown hose, a chip auger, or conveyor system. Use them to your advantage to keep chips from building up on the weight covers, in the corners of the enclosures, and on the bottom pan, especially when running cast iron. Clearing the chips frequently will prevent excessive wear and tear on the weight covers and wipers. Preventing chips from piling up will allow the coolant to drain back into the tank faster. This will keep the coolant pump from starving like it can when lots of coolant is caught up, draining slowly back through the mountain of chips. Keeping chips from sitting for long periods will prevent rust buildup that can occur when machining ferrous metal like steel and cast iron. Check the coolant level and ratio on a daily basis with a refractometer. Verify the mixture is correct. This should be done when the spindle warm-up program is running. If the coolant mixture is not correct, contact your supervisor to get the concentration corrected. For more information on coolant, check out our coolant video on the Haas YouTube channel. Using the correct coolant type and ratio in the machine makes a big difference, both when it comes to keeping the tool lubricating during a cut and the parts and machine from rusting once the machining is done for the day. Now, when it comes to tool change maintenance, first, check with your supervisor to ask them how much do they want you to check in the beginning. If checking the tool changer is a part of your duties, then the first place to start on the side mount tool changer is the double arm. It should be checked on a weekly basis for sticky plungers or worn keys. If you notice something is wrong, let your supervisor know. On the umbrella tool changer, check the extractor forks and keys for excessive wear or damage. If you notice something is wrong, contact your supervisor. Check the incoming air to the machine every day. This is important. The air going to the machine must be clean, dry, and the pressure should be between 85 to 115 psi. The compressed air coming into the machine controls all the pneumatic systems on the machine. If there is insufficient pressure, it can cause some system to malfunction, and you most likely will see a low air pressure alarm. And if there's a large quantity of water in the airline, this can actually damage the machine components if it isn't fixed quickly. There's an easy way to tell if there's water in your shop's air system. At the start of the workday, when you first get to the machine, grab the air gun and give it a blast. If you see a plume of mist like this come out, your shop probably has issue with water in the airline. Let's recap. Warm the spindle up every morning after power up restart, and use a balanced tool holder in the spindle taper before starting the program if you have a 10,000 RPM or higher spindle. Frequently clear the machine table and enclosure of chips during the workday. Check the coolant level and concentration every morning while the spindle warm-up program is running. Monitor the incoming air pressure to the machine. Make sure the air pressure is in the range of 85 to 115 psi and the air is clean and dry. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.